Hello, Katrina. This is going to be a super casual video because I worked a 9-hour shift today starting at 6 a.m. and made the super responsible choice last night to stay up and watch Jurassic Park with Jake until like 1 in the morning and then get up at 5:30. I'm so good at being an adult. I'm so good at it. Side note, I had never seen Jurassic Park before, so I'm glad to have finally seen it. I kind of feel like I finally joined American culture. Jurassic Park 2, however, not worth seeing. And now I feel like I can properly be hyped up for Chris Pratt in Jurassic World because, like, I know what it's all about. I actually have a shit ton of stuff to talk about this week because the last week of my life has been insane. For one, randomly saw you this week. I'm really glad that I got to go get breakfast with you. It was really nice to see you just like actually, you know, and be able to like hug you and be in real contact. So that was just a nice perk of the week. But here's my rundown. So you know that last week things were a little crazy and I had to post my video on Wednesday. I then worked a 9-hour shift on Thursday, did my normal thing after that. Friday I had a 9-hour shift, but I was feeling really bad that Peter had to be in his kennel for so long, so I asked Samantha to come over. So by the time I got off work on Friday, she was here. We then hung out for a while and actually went to Powell's because we both had just some old books we wanted to get rid of and like trade them in for credit. By the way, I used my credit to buy this book and look how freaking cute it looks. Then we kind of hung out and did other errand type things and also just enjoyed the night a little bit until like 1 in the morning. And then on Saturday, I had breakfast with you. I came home and did some chores because on Sunday, I hung out with my brother-in-law. Chris just got back from Afghanistan. Woo! And he is here to stay. He's not going back, so that's awesome. And obviously, the barbecue with my family on Sunday was great, but my family's gigantic. And it was literally my entire family. That was literally like 15 people for that barbecue. So I don't mean to sound like I was enjoying myself because obviously it was wonderful to see him, but it was really tiring. Then on Monday I worked just a normal day, came home, did some grocery shopping. As I said, Jake and I stayed up really late watching Jurassic Park. And I just got home a little while ago from another 9-hour shift. So, I don't know if I'm like actually enthusiastic like I sound right now, or if it's more like the thing I'm supposed to talk about this week is my weigh-in for May, but honestly I only lost 1 pound, and I didn't do a fucking thing. It's been like legitimately weeks since I've been to the gym. This month was just all downhill, a total slump. And it kind of sounds like you actually had a slump month as well, so I want to really get back to it. You know, I felt like even though I hadn't lost that many pounds in February and April, I still felt like I was doing good things. You know, I might have not had a lot of weight loss to show for it, but I was exercising and I was eating better and things like that. And in May, I just didn't. By the way, though, if you ever find yourself at McDonald's, you should try their fruit smoothies because they're actually quite quality and really, really good. So if you're trying to avoid soda, I highly recommend that. And to add to the chaos, I'm lucky enough to have tomorrow, Wednesday, off, but then on Thursday, I have to be at work at 9 and then immediately come home and get dressed up as well as I can in an hour to go pick Jake up where we're going on a business event on a boat. Which is probably going to be awesome, but so many things! I'm also just feeling a little bit worn out emotionally because I haven't been able to spend as much time doing the things I actually want to be doing. I actually mentioned this briefly to you at breakfast, Katrina, but it's been a long time since I've been able to sit down and just have like a massive writing section. Each week I've still been doing something toward my book, but it's more like research this or write notes on this as opposed to actually be at my computer and write a chapter. And I think I'm just starting to learn about myself that mundane tasks really kill my enthusiasm, which inherently kills your creativity, right? Because you have to have the enthusiasm and the passion in order to be able to use your imagination. And I know that there's a certain aspect where I'm just gonna have to get over that, because the reality of being a functioning member of society is that you have to do mundane tasks sometimes. I was just not prepared for how hard it would be to feel fulfilled with a job like this. I mean, when I was working at Winco those past couple months, for anyone other than Katrina watching, I worked at a grocery store randomly while I was finished with my school, but we hadn't moved here yet. And I didn't mind that mundane as much because I knew it was ending. Like, when I got the job, I knew come December, I will be quitting this job. As opposed to my situation right now where I don't really know that it is going to end. And it's not McDonald's specifically, because the reality is any job would make me feel this way because my career choice is writing. So all jobs sort of just feel like a distraction from what I should actually be focusing my time on. So I don't know what the point of going on about that was. I just have the feelings and I need to express the feels. I think this video might have gotten depressing. I don't know where my emotional state is right now. I feel like I have a lot of energy, but it might be a lie. It might just be second wind and I'm gonna crash hard in 45 minutes. I'm sorry this video was so just hardcore all over the place. I know I said I was gonna do my measurements, but since I only lost 1 pound, it just seemed like it wasn't even worthwhile to do my measurements because I know they're not gonna like show me anything miraculous. But I hope that by the last Tuesday in June, I will have some substantial progress to show you because, you know, this month was a slump, and I think that's natural. I think everybody has that, but I don't want my life to be a slump. Sometimes it feels like where I'm at in my life right now is a slump. The entirety of my human experience kind of feels like a slump right now. But rather than focusing on being sad about that, I'm going to focus on the fact that June is the opportunity to crawl out of that slump. Side story about work today, by the way. I don't know if I like trampled a burial ground or angered a gypsy clan or something, but my biorhythms were off today, man. I spilled a huge cup of coffee all down my front, successfully burning the crap out of my legs and making a huge mess. But then as a bonus, as it started to dry, it made my legs really cold. I also spilled french fries, I knocked over a second drink, someone next to me like exploded a blender, and then when I came home on my lunch break I knocked over my water bottle. So maybe just don't be near me today, because it's clearly dangerous. I'm rambling again. Okay, done. Katrina, I'll see you on Thursday. After video bit, Katrina, I am promising you right now that while you're watching this video and I've finished editing it and posting it, I'm gonna sit down and work on my book. So, that's happening. Progress. Yeah.